only got 32% battery. We'll have to make this a quick one. See if we get anybody in anyway. All right. Give it a minute, and then I'm just going to start talking, and people can catch up later. Nope, sounds like Dryball Jimmy's on the way back home anyway. So, yeah, Dryball Jimmy just walked in. Oh, doing live. So far, nobody's jumped in yet, so. There we go. Got one in. How we doing, Nick? So I'd probably, hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Steven. Steven, shoot me an email if you will. I know you paid me for some cutouts, but I don't remember how many. And I got one in here that I know is yours. I got your name on it, but I don't remember if I owed you another one. And if I do, I actually have one in there that's started but not sewn yet, and it's already dyed, and I can send that to you, just so I don't have to mess with it. How we doing, Diane? Hello, Joshua, Louisiana Gray. All right, this is probably gonna be a quick one because, like I said, my well, for those of you just not coming in, my battery's only on 32%. So I'm not going to run this real long, and I got to get back to cutting leather. But I just kind of wanted to show you what we got going here. I'm not actually going to cut anything on this live stream. That takes too long, but I get this pattern out of the way. Used up almost the whole side, and there's a couple people that I put out feelers for, or put out contact to, that I'm waiting to hear back on, and I'll probably use up most of what's left there if they're still interested. But yeah, underneath the mess, a wreck of patterns here. And anybody's interested in a rifle scabbard, I've got a pattern here. I thought I was going to have enough leather to do that and do a couple pistol caddies. Bing's my dad made an investment into the company and decided to give me enough that I could try to make a couple pistol caddies. I'm going to try to make them. But anyway, yeah, I'm losing parts all over here. But yeah, that's kind of, I'll turn it sideways here. That's what about 20 some odd holsters looks like. So, and actually there's one more for sure I got to put in there, but I got to go fix the pattern. The pattern wasn't cooperating right. Yeah, Steven, now that shoulder quick change rig, that's going to take a lot of thinking on my part. I have no idea how to do it other than Chicago screws. But let me think on it some more. Let me see what I can come up with, and see what I can figure out. All right, Justin Arnold's in. Sabater's in. How you doing, Sabater? All right. And Sabater, by the way, it's going to be the new carrier for the Henry. But I think I'm going to have to order another piece of leather before I can do that, because I'm running out. I got enough to do the pistol caddies. I kind of wanted to get them done because I'm going to tool them up, make them fancier, see if I can sell some higher dollar stuff. See if I bring in a little extra money. But I got this leather in last week, and I just opened it today, this morning, and I really wasn't impressed with what Springfield sent me. Now, I usually order Craftsman grade hides, and so they're a little bit lower quality. But for the last 2 or 3 that I've bought, they've actually been pretty decent, other than they got a hole. Usually they have one hole and a brand. And sometimes they have a little white streak across them that doesn't amount to much anything. But I open this one up, and right here we got a nice peel. Got a nice peel here that I just barely missed with that holster. I think that one is going to work out fine. I just touched the edge of it. Coloration is kind of screwy. I don't know how well it'll show here, but there's a lot of dark spots in here. And on the backside doesn't look that great either. I definitely wouldn't be doing anything rough out with this one. And then down on this end, things aren't as bad. I don't know how it'll show. You kind of see it there. It has a couple white streaks going through it. The saving grace is that the coloration stuff, like up in here, it looks rippled. This is just coloration. It has a few wrinkles in it, but not bad. But most of that coloration be covered up by the dye, so I don't worry about coloration too much. But those pock marks I really don't like. And then it has some weird stuff going on down here. I don't know what all this is going on, but wasn't real impressed with this particular piece. But you know what they say, in order to get what you want, you got to go to the store. And I'm not driving all the way to Springfield, Missouri. So, but I thought about buying a B grade side, but those are almost $300 now, and I was really gonna have to up my prices if I do that. So I stuck with this one, but I may have to start ordering higher dollar stuff. I wish I could order double shoulders. That's what I used to order from Tandy, and I really like the double shoulders, but unfortunately, I can't find any double shoulders for Herman Oak. All I can find is singles, and you don't get a lot out of a single. But anyways, just kind of show you what all's going on. So if you got a holster order with me, it's in the works. I sent out a few emails, see if people are still interested. So if you sent me an order back in December or whatnot, get a hold of me. And depending on how many we go here, we might have to put you back on the waiting list again until I can get another side in. Because yeah, I'm probably not going to order another side until I get most of these out the door. And I'm hoping I get them all out the door and I have enough time before I go back up to Wyoming to do some of this stuff. But anyway, just kind of thought I'd show everybody what was going on. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Sabater says, "Nice. I made a scabbard for my '66 carbine years ago. Nice. Yeah, I've got the piece drawn out. I can make another, and I probably will make another pattern here next day or two. But I have one for a carbine. I got the pattern set up where it's going to be carbine and rifle, and this one has. I'll turn it around here. This one's got tabs here for the straps, but I think I'm going to make another one where it doesn't have those tabs. So I'll have 4 different patterns. Be the same kind of style for different barrel lengths. But if anybody has a full-length Winchester 66 or 73 with a 24-inch barrel or a Henry, this will fit good. Probably fit Model 92 and all the others just as fine too. And if you got a carbine, let me know. I can turn out one of those patterns here real quick. All right. Whoops. All right, turn the camera around. What am I doing? I buy Weaver leather from an Amish farmer shop. It's nice, but expensive. Yeah, that's the thing. I could get higher dollar out of this Herman Oak, but it gets expensive. And my prices are kind of at the point where I get enough business. I don't want to have to up my prices, because you up your prices, sure, you get more money out of it, but then you turn around and may not get as much business. Sabater. Oh, that one's funny. Yeah, Nick. I might hit you up on that in June. We'll see what I'm doing. Depending on what my living situation and stuff and what's all going on out at the fort when I get there. I may not have time to do leather. So I'm trying to get all this done while I can. But yeah, I know I got one more I got to lay out. It's going to be military full flap style that a guy ordered. Nice thing of it is that I have a pattern that'll work. I just have to modify it because the flap on the one pattern is for the half flap, military half flap style, and the holster body works better for the one, but he wants a full flap. So I got to figure out how to get the flaps to go over, because they don't exactly match on the patterns. But I don't think it'll be too much to transition it. What I might do is just lay the pattern out and make it one whole unit by itself. which, hindsight, that'd probably be the wise thing to do. Yeah, Nick, altering patterns is cutting leather's easier, I should say. But altering patterns, it's like I need to start buying some of that thin foam pads. I don't know what they use them for, but I've seen another guy do that where he takes its foam that's about the same thickness as the leather, puts a pattern on it, cuts it out, sews it, and it's a lot cheaper than um, Nick says I don't alter, just make a new pattern. Yeah, and sometimes I do that, but sometimes it's a lot easier just a quick alter one, especially like on my 51 Navy 60 Army holsters. If you look at them, they're almost all of them are the exact same body style. The only thing I alter is the throat. So I've got the one, and I don't have the pattern out here because I put that all away, but I got the one where it's a completely closed off throat, or what they call a single recurve throat. And then I've got one that's a semi triple recurve throat. And all I did is I took that one pattern with the closed throat where it doesn't, the trigger guard's not exposed. And I just put kind of a half cut in there, and it still doesn't expose the trigger guard, but it's just kind of a dished cut in there. That's all I had to do, and that made a whole new pattern. And then today I also made a cross draw for a double loop Cheyenne style, and I just used that pattern and laid it out and altered that, and it took me about 5 minutes to alter that pattern. But hey, there's Doug Dukes. How you doing, Doug? Got your Patterson holster sitting here, drawn out. I haven't cut it yet, but it's in the works. So, but anyway, yeah, and if anybody's interested, I'm going to start doing the revolver caddies. Like I said, I'm going to try to fit them into this piece here if I can. And so, this revolver caddy size, this probably take a large 44 Magnum, probably even a 500 Magnum, the shorter barrel one. But it came with that tooling pattern, and I am going to tool it. I'm going to put that pattern on there. Just trying to figure out I'm going to have enough room for that. And if anybody wants one of them with that tooled on there, I think I'm going to start it at 200 if anybody's interested. And if nobody's interested, I'll put it on eBay and start the bidding at 150 and see where it goes. But that's what they look like when they're done. Got this from Springfield Leather, of course. I do most of my business with them. But yeah, we're gonna do that, tool it all up, antique it, make it look real good, and see how many interests there are. Like I said, if not, we will put it on eBay and see what I can get out of it. But I would like to at least get 2 out of it. And it's gonna take, there's probably be $30 worth of leather. $30 just in the leather, and then the shearlings are $100 a piece, and I probably get 2 out of a shearling, so that's $50 there. So we're already up to 80. My time into it is gonna suck up a lot of it. So yeah, and I usually, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it sells. But if anybody's interested in one of those pistol caddies, shoot me an email. We'll see if we can get one rolling here. Big thing I'm trying to figure out is whether or not I'll really want to hand stitch that zipper that's going to be in there, and I think there's no doubt about it. I got to hand stitch it, but I'm just not keen on doing it. Guess this is my inclination to finally get a sewing machine. But anyway, yeah, I've been rolling for about 15 minutes here. Nick, I'll have to check those guys out, them out. Maverick and Montana Leather, all right. And the cat's getting into the trash can. I'm over at my uncle's house because he's got a big table to lay stuff out on, and I left a bunch of stuff up in Wyoming, and he does leather work too, so I've been using his setup. But yeah, I'm over here, and his cat's raising hell. He's a little hellion. Yeah, Nick, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some double-sided tape. I got zippers and stuff coming in. I'm just getting to where the point where I don't like doing a lot of hand stitching if I don't have to do it. Um, I was going to show folks too before I get off of here because my battery's going to get sucked down here real fast. So we're already at 24%. So I'm going to show folks. I got this antiqued. It's not dyed. It's oiled and antiqued. I put a coat of Resolene on it as the resist. And I left the antique on too long, and I had to get a rag wet to get it off, and I took off too much in some places and not enough in others. But anyway, that little project's moving along. I got the velvet glued onto the lid, and I started doing the lacing on it. I'm just about done. I need to finish that. I'll probably finish that tonight when I go home because I can just sit and watch TV and do the lacing. And I should get this one done so I can just sit and watch TV and get the whole thing laced, and then I'm done and I can sell it. But if anybody's interested in that jewelry box, let me know. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for a price on that. Probably again in the 200 ballpark. But that lacing takes a long time, and that kangaroo is expensive. And I'm going to have to order another roll of it here before too long. But anyway, I better check my battery here. Yeah, we're about 25%. So yeah, if you've got a holster order with me, there's a very good chance that it's sitting right here. If not, double check your email. Like I said, I may have sent one out, seeing if you're still interested, depending on how long it's been. But yeah, trying to get the ball rolling over here on this end. Like I said, I'm going to try to get these done before I head back up to Wyoming. I was hoping to head up at the end of the month here, but I don't think that's going to play out. I think I'm going to have to put it off a couple weeks, so probably another month out, and save a little bit on rent and such. But anyway, I'm going to sign off of here for tonight because it's getting about supper time anyway. My phone's about to die, and I will go get it on the charger. And if I think about it, I might bring the charger over and plug it in, and I might do this again on a live, and we'll cut holsters here and see if I can get this all done without cursing too much tonight. So, all right. Well, thank you all for joining in for this little short update thing. Like I said, if you're interested in a pistol caddy, let me know. If you're interested in the little jewelry box, let me know. Just shoot me an email. And we'll catch you on the next one. Keep an eye out. We might be on later here tonight cutting. We'll see how that plays out. Y'all take care. Have a good one.